New Kung Fu Kenny. That's right, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Soul. Today I'm going to be doing another Songs I Love, and the first one that I just recorded was like 20 minutes long, and right after I realized, like, why does the audio sound like that? And then I was like, is my microphone facing the wrong way? And I was like, God damn it. Like, I've recorded two back-to-back fucking podcasts, and my microphone was facing the wrong way. And I was like, it still sounds good, but it sounds like deeper. I was like, I know I was fucking with like a bunch of the fucking controls and the other things last time I used it. I was like, I fucked it up. I was like, okay, I exported it. And I was like, I'll fix it later. And I was like, oh shit, I just had the microphone facing the wrong way. But that has nothing to do with the song we are talking about today, and you can tell I'm a little bit excited. Today we're talking about Element from Kendrick Lamar's latest project, latest as the time you're watching this. I don't know if he has anything in the works, but Element, which is one of the singles from his latest project, Damn. And Damn is like, it's turning into like his biggest album yet, despite the fact that it's like, on terms of like musical creativity and like choices and, you know, stuff like that, it's not his biggest project. But you know, you could argue it is. You know, I think there's an argument there for that. But on this track, I wouldn't consider this like a B-side track. It's somewhere like between not the hit single and not the B-sides. Like, it's kind of like a, like, to put it in terms of views, it has like 69 million views on YouTube currently. And then like Alright has like 100 million, and then DNA has like 150 million. So like not his biggest song, not by a long shot. But this might be one of, if not my favorites from this project. And I go back and forth between this, Humble, and DNA. Those three tracks like all are like fucking like 9-10 out of 10s to me. All of them are like, but the one I wanted to talk about the most was Element, so that's the one I'm gonna do this video on. And right off the bat, like, if I were to describe what Element's about, like, it's not like the easiest song to grasp, but like, to put it into perspective, on the album, you know, we got Ya. This is right between Ya and Feel, and both of those tracks are very like low, very like kind of beat yourself up, like kind of like sad songs. Like, Kendrick is going through like some depressing shit on this album compared to his last one, which had like hooks like I love myself, like complete opposite this time around. And like, he's dealing with so much like with God, like himself, his fame, which is always like his usual things. And we kind of see like in between these two songs, it's almost like if you like were to like get like really drunk, like Ya like is like him getting drunk, and then this is like his happy drunk song. Like, he's like in the moment, he's feeling it, and he doesn't give a fuck. The beginning of the song, right after we get the intro by the Kid Capri, which I should say, I should like start saying like who's producing these things, because those are good things to know. James Blake, Soundwave, and Racy Riera. Hopefully I pronounced all those right. Never heard of any of those producers, even though I'm sure I've probably heard them before, and I'm just an asshole who doesn't pay attention to producers. But anyway, we get the intro. New Kung Fu Kenny, Ain't Nobody Praying for Me. Y'all know what happens on Earth stays on Earth. Here we go. The usual, you know, this is what ties it into the album. Each of these songs starts off with like this DJ opening. They're all great. I love that idea. And this one, like, his voice is kind of like cutting in, like it's like this echoey, like ain't nobody praying for me. Y'all know what happens on Earth stays on Earth. Like, it's perfect, like, to just suck you into the song. And then right after that, here we go. Then we pan over to Kendrick, and it's just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And, you know, right off the bat, it's just like okay. And then first verse, fucking, I love Kendrick's lyrics. Okay. I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a life for this shit. Put the Bible down and go eye for an eye for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. Ayy. I've been stumped down in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy. 30 millions later, know the feds watching. Auntie on my telegram like, be cautious. I might be hanging out at Tams, I be on Stockton. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit. I'll take your fucking life for this shit. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why your money, your mania-ass rap better know. And you might see that I'm tiptoeing around the lyrics because I'm not trying to say the N-word. Even though I think I might make a whole other podcast about this, but the way I look at like the N-word, like if you're reading a book or like reading like for instance words from a song, I think like people get like my friend, you guys, if you know Solomon, like he'll get mad at me if I don't say the N-word. Like people like around this neighborhood, like all the white people say the N-word. Nobody seems to care. I don't like saying it just because I sound douchey, I feel like a lot of the time. But like if I'm singing a song with the N-word, like obviously I'm just gonna say it because I'm going along with the song. I'm giving tribute to the song if I'm singing along with it. Like that's part of it. If I'm doing a cover for the song, like I should also, like, I know people would disagree with that, but I think people who do covers for songs should be able to use whatever profanity, no matter what the lyricism is. If you change one word, then it's like your own fucking thing at that point. So you might as well like go in and change all these little words if you're just gonna like say, oh, I'm a white person, I'm in a separate group and I can't be using this word. Then it's like, okay, well then just make a whole different fucking song. Like obviously the song isn't fucking intended for you then. But anyway, that rant aside. And it's the same thing real quick. Like if like you're reading, like I remember in class and people would read books, but they wouldn't read like just the curse words or something. And it's like, it's part of the fucking book. Just read it. Like the second when people are like stepping out from the art process and being like, oh, like I'm not a part of this, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. But anyway, we get back to the song, which I want to dive into that first verse. You know, Kendrick does such a good job of just making these like this album really grows on you, especially when you hear like verses like this over and over again. Like people who reviewed this out the gate, like these are like verses like you come to appreciate, just like the little lines. And just like I remember just bumping into this at work, and you know, just like the lines, the opening line like rolls off the tongue beautifully. And there's a lot of little like pieces in there that are just like like the song is very like, the music video, like this is a very hood song. The music video is people like in the hood, and the only people, like the music video is literally just slow motion like stock footage for like Kendrick in his element, like in the hood. And like I think it matched, like, you know, if this was like a drunk, like intoxicated, like dark song where Kendrick, you know, he's from the hood, he's like in his element, like he's threatening to fucking slap some motherfuckers up. Like the music video is great for that. Nerd Writer did a whole video about the music video. Just watch his video, really analyzing the music video, because it is a pretty damn good music video. But going into those lyrics again, just rolls great. And then we get into the hook, which is, if I gotta slap a pussy ass N-word, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on a bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, air out, made it look sexy. They won't take me out of my element. Nah, take me out my element. I love this hook to death. Like, and we'd be at work, and you know, it's a diner. We try to make the plates look as nice as possible, and this song would be playing, and we'd just be like, like, make it look sexy. And that kind of became a meme. For me and, you know, the people around me, like, make it look sexy, like, which has kind of just become like not only like a meme, but like ways I'd be like, it's important to make things look sexy once in a while. My folder that has all my wallpapers, I had to change the name to it, and I was like, make it look sexy. That is the name of that folder in my computer. The folder that has all my screensavers and wallpapers. Like, I love that little mantra, and it like, again, he sounds drunk, and it kind of like gives off that vibe. Like, he's just like, if I gotta slap some motherfuckers up, I'm gonna make it look sexy. And, you know, slapping motherfuckers up might just be a metaphor. I'm not saying it's a metaphor, because it probably isn't. He probably is actually talking about that. But it can be used for other things that are, like, along those lines. Metaphorically, like, slapping people up, I guess. But, yeah, I love the hook. Like, it's like a little bit weird to be, like, the hook for, like, your single. But, you know, it's such a Kendrick thing to do. And then we get into the second verse. I'm allergic to a bitch, N-word A, an imaginary rich N-word A, 7 figures whole, that's slimmer than my bitch figure A, going digital and physical on all y'all A, bunch of criminals and money in my phone calls A, we okay, we let the A1 fly, relocate, jump on the same G5, checking for me heavy, cause I go yeah, and they never been ready, yeah, I know yeah, no yeah, 100K spread across the floor, yeah, none of y'all fucking with the flow, yeah, the flow, yeah, years in the making, and don't y'all mistake it, I got 'em by a landslide, we talking about races, we know this will never be a tie, it just looked at their laces, you know careers take off, just gotta be patient, Mr. 1 through 5, that's only logic. Fake my death, go to Cuba. That's my only option. I remember like one point I was like, there are some songs where I'm like, I'm gonna learn all the lyrics to this song. I'm gonna try to be able to recite it. And I tried to be like this song. I tried to make this song one of them. I tried to make Humble one of them too. But Kendrick puts so many like these little lines in his songs where it's like the flow, not only the flow, but even like on DNA, like the instrumental itself is shaking up, and that's so, I love that so much. Like, it's hard to cover those songs, but at the same time, that's what makes songs so much easier and so much more wonderful to re-listen to. Like, beat changes, like parts of where the lyrics, like, it's like the same hook but different. Kendrick does that a lot. I love all that. And that line, like, that verse was hard. And yeah, especially if you're only listening to the song. This is the first time I've looked up the lyrics for this song. And a lot of this, I think, verse went over my head. A lot of, like, his little, we let the A1 fly, relocate, jump on the same D5. Obviously talking about fucking planes. And this song, he's also, like, this is, like, his song, like, where he's bragging. Like, a couple of the tracks on here, like, he's finally, like, in this world of, like, hip-hop guys who brag about themselves, and he's like obviously like the top rapper. Like, if people like had to choose, they'd probably choose Drake or Kendrick, and he's like kind of at the top, and at the same time he's never been able to brag about it until this album, where he's finally just like, you know, he tells himself like, be humble, be like humble. That track, he's talking to himself during that track. He's like, sit down, be humble. Or at this, wow, he's also like in his mind, like fuck it, like I'm like top of the world, I'm the top motherfucker, nobody can do what I do. A lot of those vibes. And you know, this, in this track, he's obviously getting those braggadocious lyrics along, and you know that kind of helps when like I've said like he sounds like he's drunk, and that kind of adds to the effect where he's just like, and on Yeah, like same thing, on terms of like him sounding just like he's falling apart, and like I got the man, like he sounds like he's just vibing. Yeah, which same thing on the song, same effect, great. Then we get to goes through the chorus again, bridge, damned if I do, if I don't, yeah, goddamn us all if you won't, yeah, damn, it's a goddamn shame, you ain't front line, get out the goddamn way. Like, that's a pretty braggadocious lyric. At the end there, damn, it's a goddamn shame. That, again, like, that's another example of, like, there's no other part of the song that sounds like that part. Like, and even in the music video, like, it's like this silhouette version of him. and it's completely contrasting the rest of the song. And that's, you know, not fair to say, because the whole music video, every scene looks different. Like literally every part of this music video, like I'm just scrolling through, we got some black kid chilling in the rain. We got Kendrick with a bunch of motherfuckers like doing a riot. We got Kendrick like with these bars on the side, and he's rapping in front of the sky. The music video just seemed to like, let's film all the shit I want to film it, and then just have it in slow motion sporadically for a music video with like not that much like choices on what parts we're gonna put where. Very, very strange music video. And you know, it obviously like was filmed throughout days. Like Kendrick's wearing multiple outfits during this thing, and looks like, yeah, this is obviously, and the music video, if I'm bringing it up, like some really great imagery, like just that image of like Kendrick with like the bloody t-shirt with like damn, like that's like a screensaver right there. The image with like the little boy, and then the mirror's cracked, but it's like cracked right around his eye. Great. Just the scene where they're robbing the store at the end. The scene where Kendrick's jumping off of a fucking roof for no reason at all. Great. You know, some filler stuff. The scene with the other guy who's like dying in a white suit. The scene where Kendrick's like facing this like wall, like I assume it's like in a hood, and he's just like doing his like usual Kendrick stuff where his arms are just like feeling the music. Great music video. But anyway, going back to the lyrics, that's kind of like it, aside from the outro. There is a third verse. N-words thought they wasn't gonna see me, huh? N-words thought the K-Dot real life was the same life they saw on TV, huh? Wanna flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit up the 10 freeway, we need a receipt, huh? Cause most of y'all's ain't real, most of y'all gon' squeal, most of y'all envy, but jealousy get you killed. Most of y'all throw rocks and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise you'll see Candyman, because it's all in your eyes. Most of y'all tell lies, most of y'all don't fade, most of y'all been advised. Last LP I tried to lift the black artists, but it's the difference between black artists and whack artists. Another great fucking verse with a lot of little lines that are saying so much. That the last couple are a great example. And then we get into the outro, which is just the hook. Great lyricism here. And it's a very like this seems like it was almost like a transition song, but at the same time like it's this big single, and like it has this really pretty glamorous big hook, despite the fact that the lyrics for the hook aren't glamorous at all. But they're very like, everything I love about Kendrick Lamar is in this song. Like most of the things that I can say why Kendrick is an amazing rapper are in this song. And at the same time we have like really good flows. Like he's not like just rapping his ass off. He's finding really interesting ways to rap these verses. And then like there's this small portion of singing, which is very, you know, like perfect for the song. I think he killed it in this song. Everything from the meme of just make it look sexy, and just like if you're like, it's like if you're feeling what Kendrick is going through, if you're drunk for instance, and you're just vibing, I'm sure like it would just be like you're in your element, you know, bitch don't kill my vibe. Perfect stuff. And I'm already like towards the 20-minute mark. I feel like all of these song reviews are just gonna be long ass videos now, because this is my second one and this one's 20 minutes too. And I have like a bunch of these to record today, and I've already spent an hour. This is gonna be a fun day. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And until tomorrow morning, with that, I leave you.